What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it! Poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I'd really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, you can feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, man, the first sign I see is the first sign I read. And the first sign I saw was my Virgo. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, baby. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, yo, for the 147 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, baby. Let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. We just started, guys. We just started, and it's Virgo, okay? All right, baby. Let's see what's happening. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys is the Eight of Wands. You can be connecting possibly with a fire sign. Current energy is the Ace of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Knight of Cups, and then the outcome that's present is the Six of Wands in reverse. So, Virgo, do you feel, or you may be possibly feeling throughout this current time period, that something was going extremely well with someone and then they appeared to be falling off? This is one of those cases of what the fuck happened to this connection. So from what I'm seeing for Virgos, I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was showing a lot of love, they were showing a lot of affection, but now they're kind of coming from a position where they're backing off, and a lot of you guys are starting to wonder, is this connection going to fail, especially when they started off so good. So I feel like a lot of Virgos right now are kind of looking for an answer. Whoever you're connecting with appeared to be showing a lot of interest in the beginning, but now whoever this is you're connecting with appears to not be giving as much attention as they used to. And that starts to make you wonder, why, if this person isn't giving me the attention they used to, where is that attention going? So you're looking for some answers throughout this time period is what I'm seeing for Virgo. I do feel here, as for the outcome that's present, we got here the Star card. You could be connecting with an Aquarius. I do feel like your person here, Virgo, is in a position where right now they may be going through some things on their own. So I don't feel like this is a negative situation where the person you're dealing with is giving their time and affection to somebody else. I just feel like whoever you're dealing with right now needs some time to rest and rejuvenate, as whatever it is they're going through in their personal lives, they're taking care of that, okay? Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So Virgo, whoever you're connecting with, if you started dealing with somebody and it was really good at first, but you've started noticing that your person hasn't been responding to messages like they used to, or hasn't been showing as much interest as they used to, I don't think that it's necessarily that they're disinterested in you. I just feel like they have a lot going on in their personal life, okay? So don't worry about that. So for any Virgos that are extremely worried, because I know y'all can overthink, for any Virgos that are extremely worried that somebody is losing attraction to them or is losing interest in them, I don't believe they're losing interest in you. I think they got other things going on in their life. Therefore, clear communication needs to be at hand. I would consider communicating with this person about your feelings and letting them communicate back to you, all right? Nonetheless, Virgo, I don't feel any negativity in this situation. I just think whoever you're connecting with needs some time to take care of whatever they need to in their own day-to-day life. Nonetheless, let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Thank you so much, Lauren May, for the $9.99. Much appreciated, my love. Thank you so much for that donation, and thank you, Barbara, for the 444. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you all so much for the donations here, okay? Thank you all so much. I think I missed one. Hold on. Where was it? There was Barbara was here. That was Lauren's. Did I miss a donation? Maybe not. Okay. If I ever miss a donation, just let me know, guys. Nonetheless, thank you for donating. So, we started out with my earth signs. We're going to go earth, water, fire, air. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got going on for the motherfucking Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 388 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer. Let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. Cancer, The overall energy for you guys is the Five of Cups. You can be connecting possibly with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy is the Knight of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the Empress, and the outcome that's present is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, what does the Five of Cups naturally talk about? Well, the Five of Cups naturally talks about crying over spilt milk, right? Taking a look at the Three of Cups here. This guy is looking at 3 cups, and there's 2 cups that are behind him. So you're crying over something that may have ended, Cancer, but you're lacking the awareness that something else is still out there. Something even better than these 3 of Cups. Something else that can fulfill you, right? So I definitely feel like you're deciding to get yourself out of this energy of lack, where coming into your current energy, you got the Knight of Pentacles. So Cancer, if you've been in a place where you've been upset for the things you have lost, you are starting to bring into your awareness that I may have lost everything, or I may have lost certain things, but I always have something to gain. That's the mindset you got to get into. When you recognize that you've lost something, that only means that there is more stuff for you to gain. So it doesn't matter how much lack you may feel that you're in. If you have lost something, you can always gain something. And most of the time, you gain something even better. Have you realized that? Because that's a big key too. So nonetheless, Cancer, I feel like a lot of you guys here are changing perceptions. If any of you guys have been in a space where you've been disappointed or have been missing things that you used to have, I feel like a lot of you guys are like, you know what? I got to take a moment. I got to ground myself. And I got to recognize there's so much better out there in the future. Okay? You got here the Empress card and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you're getting yourself out of this scarcity mindset, this mindset of lack, because the more that you're in a scarcity mindset, the more that is what you will perceive. At the end of the day, the world is not scarce. Relationships are not scarce. Good people are not scarce. Connections are not scarce. It is only scarce if that is what you believe. So, from what I'm seeing here from my Cancers, I feel like you're deciding to kind of level up in this situation and say, you know what? I may have lost things that I've loved. I may have lost connections and people that I've loved, but there's always something better out there. And I think that you're looking at the brighter side of things. You know, the grass is always greener on the other side. I think you're going to find something better. So if you have been in a space, Cancer, where you have been upset for the things you've lost, I think you're recognizing that there's more to gain, and you're getting ready for that to come, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the $10, Leanna Anderson, much appreciated. Cancer here, happy Monday. Thank you so much, much appreciated. Happy Monday to you as well and everybody else, man. Whew, I went to bed pretty late last night. So I know getting up this morning was definitely a struggle, man. How are you guys dealing? Just on a quick side note, how are you guys dealing with keeping track of time, especially for those of you that are on lockdown or quarantine? It's definitely a little hard to keep a schedule, but I've been doing my best to keep one. Something I've noticed, I know not a lot of people, but some people during quarantine are having a hard time. If you keep a schedule, it helps keep your mind in a more positive state. So do your best to keep yourself on a schedule, and I promise you, it gives you a lot more of a positive environment and a lot more of a positive mindset, all right? Nonetheless, though, Earth, Water, Fire, what do we got coming through for my beautiful Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 468 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. Hopefully, we got some awesome stuff. Saggy, the overall energy is the Hermit card in reverse, so you can be connecting possibly with a Virgo. Rolling into your current energy, you've got the Ace of Swords reversed. The person you're dealing with is the Six of Swords, and the outcome that's present is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So, I definitely feel like it's time for you to claim your power back for those of you that may have given it away to a person who've walked away, right? For example, when you give your heart to somebody and somebody walks away, that can be a situation where somebody has broke your heart. From what I'm feeling for Saggies, though, I think you're done allowing people to hurt you when they decide to leave your life. Because this is you acknowledging your self-worth. Recognizing that if somebody doesn't want to be with me, it's not that I'm missing an opportunity with them, it's that they're missing an opportunity with me. It's you recognizing that you are an awesome person and that you are worthy enough people should want to be around you. People should want to date you. And somebody soon enough will be very lucky to do that. And I think right now, you may have given your power away to somebody who had left. You may have been upset that they walked away from you. You may have been upset that they've moved on. But I feel like no more are you living in that false persona. I think you're deciding to step back into truth here. And the truth is that if somebody walks out of your life, sometimes and most of the time, it's just not meant to be. Let's just be honest, man. When people walk out of your life, it's not meant to be. But here's the thing. Every time one door opens and someone walks out and that door closes, there's another door that's going to open. So every time a door closes, another one opens. And I definitely feel here, Sagittarius, that your main key is to tap back into your power and recognize, I am worthy. And I'm worthy of something so much better. So you're taking this as a sign from the universe that somebody's not meant for you and that something better is coming your way. And that is the perception to resonate with me, because trust me, it's true. Anytime the universe removes somebody out of your life, it's only for your benefit. It's only for somebody better to come in. So for what I'm seeing for Sagittarius is, I think you're done chasing after people or being heartbroken about people that have left. You're just tapping back into your power, realizing, okay, whoever comes into my life next is going to be one lucky person. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Gemini, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 535 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. Coming through like a zoo. Thank you for the $3.99. Much appreciated with that donation. Gemini, what do we got going on? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got going on for you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Gemini, your overall energy is the Temperance card. So you can be connecting possibly with a Sagittarius here. Your current energy is the Judgment reversed. Person you're dealing with, Six of Cups reversed. Outcome that's present, Ace of Swords. I definitely do feel this vibe of you done giving people second chances. And I think you're done wanting second chances from certain people as well. This is the ultimate vibe of Gemini just getting into the state of, it is what it fucking is. If somebody wanted to be with you, they would have been with you. I think you are absolutely just done waiting on people to come back into your life, and I think you're done giving people second chances. It's almost like you're in this, not necessarily bitter state, Gemini, but you're in this state where it's like, you got one chance to prove me who you are and show me who you are. And if you show me a negative aspect of you, I don't really want you in my life. And if you show me that you care about me and that you're a real person, you can stick around. So I feel like you're not necessarily, once again, in this place of cutting everything off left and right, but you're definitely tapping into your air energy. You know, the energy of, you got one chance to prove to me who you are, and if you're not worthy of my vibe, then I shouldn't or don't want you to stick around. So I feel like you've had enough, Gemini, where you've given out enough chances to people, and you've done so much to hope that people could change, and I feel like you just don't have that time on your hands anymore for people to change. I feel like you're in this position where it's like, look, man, if somebody's going to change, they're going to do it on their own. And I'm not going to be that person to help them. So ultimately, a lot of you guys are turning your head back on your past. You know, you're turning away from your past. You're healing yourself from it. And you're recognizing that real recognizes real. And if people don't want to show me who they really are in the beginning, if they turn out to be somebody else, I don't want them in my life. So I don't feel that you're in this brutal energy, but you're definitely being an air sign here, where you're giving people one chance instead of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right? And if somebody screws you over, you got one chance and you're out. I just don't feel like you got the time anymore to keep forgiving people when people make the same mistakes that you forgave them for in the beginning. That's something we got to talk about, okay? Because when you forgive a person who makes the same mistake over and over again, they need to learn from that mistake. And the way that they learn from that mistake is by you keeping up with your word and walking away from it in the first place. So do not keep giving chances to people who continuously keep doing the same thing, because in the end, you're only hurting yourself. Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to, give me 1 second, guys. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Lisa, much appreciated, my dear. And thank you for the 555, Jazz. Gemini's read. Once again, resonated with this gem. I have truly had enough. I feel it, man. Gemini's energy for the past couple months has been so blunt. That's what I wanted to say in Gemini's reading. I couldn't think of the word. Bluntness. You guys are in a very blunt energy, and you're just not beating around the bush about anything. And I don't think it's a negative thing. I just think right now, you just don't have much of a tolerance for many people or many things. And here's something we got to remember. The only time, or not even the only time, in life, you can only tolerate so much. So you only allow things in your energy that you can tolerate. And if you can't tolerate something, it won't be in your energy. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through from my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours? All right? Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 611 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cappy, let's see what's going on with you. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys is the Six of Swords in reverse. Taking a step back, let's take a look into that. Your current energy, the Emperor in reverse. Person you're dealing with is the Strength card. The outcome that's present is the Knight of Cups in reverse. I think right now this is about letting go of control issues. I think a lot of Capricorns are tired of being the people that have to lead the pack. Basically, you're tired of having to go into a new direction all the time. I think right now you're taking a step back and letting the universe just kind of guide you where you need to go. Sometimes it's okay to let go. Sometimes when you don't know where to go, it's okay to do nothing. It's okay to let the universe guide you to where you need to go. And from what I'm feeling here right now, Capricorn, I think you're letting go of control issues, of how things are going to play out, of how people are going to act towards you, about where things are going. You're kind of just becoming very present to the moment and letting things play out the way they need to. Now, whoever you're connecting with here, the Strength card, it could possibly be a Leo. Cappy, I feel like you have tried so hard to deal with somebody who has been taming themselves for the longest of times. You have tried so hard to get somebody to open up, to reveal their true feelings to you, to come back to you and show you that they love you. But at the end of the day, how can you continuously pry somebody open when they're not allowing you to enter their shell? Okay, you could even be connecting with a Cancer here as well. I feel like Capricorn, you've just done so much to try to get somebody to open up, because they have been so shut down and so non-vulnerable. And I don't think that you have the time for that anymore. I think you're giving up here and you're letting go and you're letting God, and what's meant to work out is meant to work out. So right now, for Capricorns that have been dealing with somebody who's emotionally unavailable, or if you've been dealing with somebody who's completely shut down, I think you're done trying. You're going to let it pan out in the way that it needs to. And even if it ends in this, Knight of Cups in reverse, even if it ends in no love between the both of you, at least you tried your very best. And I don't feel like you want to waste any more time trying to pry somebody open and know what their feelings are, especially when they're not admitting it to you. That's just what I'm seeing here, man. You don't got time for that. And I feel like you want a real and true, genuine connection. You know, Capricorn, you want people to be vulnerable. And if somebody doesn't want to be vulnerable with you, then what is the point? Because are you really connecting? That's a question that we got to ask. Because, man, if you're not vulnerable, are you really connecting with somebody? So ultimately, you're letting go and letting God. Okay, the Emperor in reverse, and instead of taking one step forward and 1,000 steps backwards with this person, you're just letting it pan out the way it needs to. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to my water signs here. What do we got going on for the beautiful Scorpio? Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. I accidentally hit my stream on my laptop. I opened it up. Ooh, I look pretty today. Nonetheless, let's get into it, okay? What do we got coming through for the beautiful Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 671 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, yo, thank you so much. Love apples for the $14.99. This is so true. Thank you, Aunt. Thank you so much. I appreciate the donation as well as the comment, man. Thank you guys so much for donating today. Much appreciated for the blessings. My friends, what do we got coming through for the Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's get one last shuffle and see what's going on. I hope we got some fantastic stuff. Scorpio, your overall energy is the Eight of Swords. You could be overthinking. Somebody could be overly thinking about you. We'll take a look into that in a second. Ooh. Your current energy, Queen of Cups in reverse. Person you're dealing with, Scorpio, Page of Swords. I felt it. You got somebody who's overly thinking about you. As for the outcome that's present, Knight of Wands in reverse. Scorpio, someone is keeping an eye on you. Very close eye. Okay? Whether they're watching you through social media, whether they're creeping at your window, which I hope they're not doing. Because if so, get a restraining order. That's some creepy shit. Nonetheless, though, somebody's keeping an eye on you. They're thinking about you pretty heavily here. And I definitely feel like this person you're dealing with, they're not involved with you right now, because taking a look at your energy here, Queen of Cups reversed, you have lost all feelings for somebody, and I think that that's bothering them. I think you've truly given up on somebody, Scorpio, and they don't like the fact that you've given up on them. So this person's thinking about you. This person is worried because they know that they don't really have much of a chance any longer to be with you. And whoever this is you're connecting with, Scorpio, is stuck in their head of trying to come up with ways to get you back. But how could they get you back if you don't really feel for them anymore? If you don't really care in that romantic sense, you can't necessarily do that. So you've lost feelings for somebody, and they recognized that they're losing chance and chance and chance by the second. They're recognizing that their time is getting up and it's getting really thin. And as for the outcome that's present, Knight of Wands in reverse, I think that scares this person to the point where they don't want to make an appearance in your life. Okay? So from what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, someone's thinking about you a lot, but they're not going to make a move on you. And they're not going to make a move because they recognize that they don't have a chance. It could be because they don't want to embarrass themselves or they don't want to waste their time. But from what I'm seeing here, someone's keeping a heavy eye on you, wishing that things could change, wishing that you would think about them too and that you would miss them and come back to them. But I don't feel like that's happening here. I think you've just lost feelings for somebody, and this person knows that. That's why they're not going to make a move. That's why they're not going to make a move here. Okay? And taking a look at the bottom of the deck, the Tower card in reverse, which this is your card, the Tower, Scorpio energy. I think you're going to avoid that at all costs anyways. So someone here, even though they may be thinking about you, has to consider the options of moving on quite soon. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Getting a little intense there, Scorpio. Getting a little intense. All right? Earth, water, fire. What do we got coming through for my Aries? By the way, I just want to wish my Aries a very happy, awesome, beautiful, and amazing birthday. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Okay? Also, just to answer a comment real quick, someone says, what sign is this person? Yo, it don't matter what sign you're dealing with. Let me tell you that. At the end of the day, here's how you know if a reading is resonating. If one side resonates to you, then the other side is the person you're thinking about. It doesn't matter what their sign is because signs don't really give you information. The reading gives you the information. So I don't really care for signs in my reading. I could say that you're dealing with possibly an Aquarius and you could be dealing with a Leo and it still resonates to you, right? And plus, we got so many signs in our chart that you could be dealing with any of them. So it's not so much about the sign, but it's more so about the reading. Pick what side resonates. And if it does, go, add it up. If your side resonates, the other side's your person. If the other side resonates, then that's you, okay? It's very simple. Don't focus on the signs. When you focus on the signs, you confuse yourself, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my Aries. What do we got coming through for Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got coming through for the beautiful Aries. I don't know why, Aries. I feel like sharing this with you, but I was taking a look. I don't know why I even feel like ranting real quick, but Aries, there have been some weird folk out there, huh? I don't know about you, but I feel like Aries can resonate with this. People have been on some weird shit during this quarantine. I was taking a look at my comments the other day, and or earlier this morning actually, and I just can't, man. It made me laugh so hard because I don't know why people think tarot readers are like Satanists. I don't know why they think that we love Satan and we love the devil and we practice witchcraft and all this types of shit. At the end of the day, I love God. I love the universe. I don't fuck with Satan, but I take a look at the comment, and the thing that caught me was it was actually about the Aquarius reading. The Aquarius reading title is called Stability Was Never Really Their Thing. This guy commented, and stability isn't your thing, Magic Card Man. That's what killed me, bro. I've never heard somebody call me Magic Card Man, and I was dying because I thought that was so funny. But he was like, stability was never your thing, Magic Card Man. You work for the devil. I don't know why people think I work for the devil. I don't. I never met him. I don't know him. I don't even know if he necessarily exists. I kind of view the devil, Satan, as the darkness, the negative energy, and I view God as the light, the source. So I have different views and different perceptions, but that shit had me dying, bro. Magic Card Man. That shit really made my fucking day, and I wanted you to know that, Aries. I thought that was funny, and I know you guys have been having weird experiences with people too. That shit just had me rolling, man. Nonetheless, let's get into your reading, Aries. Your overall energy here is the Hermit card, okay? Can be connecting possibly here with the Virgo. Your current energy is the Seven of Cups in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Page of Wands, and the outcome that's present is the Four of Wands. So, based on what I'm seeing here for Aries, I'm definitely feeling like you're enjoying the solitude. Like I said, people are crazy, right? And I don't feel like you got time for that. I think Aries are really liking this quarantine because even though you guys are naturally very outgoing people, when you're just chilling by yourself, it's not a bad vibe. I just feel like right now there is people around you that you don't want to be around. So being in quarantine is almost fun for you because you don't need to be around the people you don't want to see on a daily basis. For example, if there's any Aries that don't like their coworkers, you don't got to go see them. If there's any Aries that are in college that don't want to see their classmates, you don't got to see them. All right? I feel like you guys are in this position right now where solitude is really a good vibe for you. And now I want to talk about something as well because your reading's going out tomorrow, Aries. You're going to see your reading. And what it was talking about was that you have leveled up so much to the point where you almost enjoy your alone time more than surrounded by other people. It's like you don't want to be surrounded by everybody else's lower vibrational bullshit. And when you are by yourself, you're noticing that you're in a higher vibration. That's what I'm noticing for Aries. So you realize that the more alone you are, the more your vibration's protected. And I just feel like that alone time for you is making you happier. It's making you more stable. It's making you feel more at home because you're not surrounded by the lower energies. So I feel like Aries has leveled up so much to the point where nothing lower vibrational, nothing drama-filled, nothing toxic is what you want in your energy any longer. And you feel like that's what's surrounded by you a lot in the world. So by spending alone time, you feel better. And honestly, you seem a lot happier too. Okay? So nonetheless, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And that's true. You got to throw it out there sometimes. You know, it depends about your environment. If your environment is negative, alone time for you will be good. But if your environment is positive, then that's good. So you might want to take a look at your environment, Aries. If there are negative people in it, do your best to kind of walk away from them and kind of stick around a bunch of, positive people, create a positive circle, etc. All right? But yeah, it's a true thing. In my own experience, I do notice that when I'm alone, I definitely am at a more higher vibration because when you're alone, you're not around anybody else's energy. Meaning that nobody else's energy can influence you in any certain way. So that's some of the benefits of being alone. I've also noticed, though, it really depends on what your circle is. If you have a positive environment with positive people, your vibration's always going to be high. But if you have a negative environment, then that's going to affect you and that's going to make you want to be more alone. So be mindful of the people you're surrounded by. Because if you got people that are killing your vibe and killing your energy on a daily basis, that may not be people you want to surround yourself with. Okay? All right, man. Let's get it popping, baby. Thank you so much, Inspired Faith, for the $4.99. Much appreciated. And thank you, Water Grove, for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Okay? All right, man. Going all the way to, we got Earth, Water, Fire. Going to my air signs. What do we got coming through? The beautiful Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 806 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you guys. How are my fellas doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, here we go. Your overall energy, Aquarius, is the 10 of Wands. As I said, I hope you're doing well. Your current energy is the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, we're getting better. Person you're dealing with is the Fool in reverse. Outcome that's present is the 4 of Swords. Aquarius, you were so drained trying to save somebody. That's what I feel here. I feel like you were so drained trying to save somebody from jumping off that cliff to the point where you let them jump off the cliff. I think that's it. I think right now you realize I can't help people who don't want to be helped. I got to do my own thing. Nine of Pentacles is a very independent card. And from what I'm seeing here, you were burning yourself out over trying to save someone who kept wanting to jump off this cliff. And I think you're letting them jump. I think you're letting them jump. From what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, right now you're recentering yourself and focusing on your Nine of Pentacles, your individual life, your individuality, what you need to do to protect your energy and what you need to do to live a happy and healthy life. I think you realize that it would be nice to help people. It would be nice to help the world. But if people don't want your help, you cannot help somebody who doesn't desire to be helped. As for the outcome that's present, Four of Swords, I see you taking a break from this situation. And ultimately, I see you focusing back on yourself. So Aquarius, for those of you that have been trying to help someone who is avoiding it at all costs and who isn't deciding to change their own life, I think you're tired of that. I think you're done helping people who refuse to help, and I think you're done helping people who don't want to be helped in the first place. So you're taking a step back and focusing on yourself right now, Aquarius, and you're not allowing yourself to get burnt out over anybody else's problems, because I think you're recognizing by you taking on the burden of anybody else's problems is not your job or responsibility. No matter how harsh that may seem, you taking on somebody else's problems is not your burden to carry. That is their problems for them to fix. We are all an individual person, although we are a part of a collective consciousness. And I'm not telling you not to help other individuals, but at the end of the day, the only people that can truly solve their own problems is themselves. And nobody else externally can help them with that, okay? So for what I'm seeing here, for the Aquarians that have been burnt out trying to do something, whether it was trying to help another person, trying to help a business, trying to help, a friend out, whatever it is, even if you were, maybe this is one of those situations where you were trying to, help somebody with something that they're going through in regards to a breakup. Who cares? Whatever the situation is or however it resonates to you, I just don't feel like you got time anymore, Aquarius, to help people who don't want it. You're only focusing on yourself. And I think that that's the best bet for you. Never carry somebody else's burdens, especially if they don't want to carry the weight themselves. Let me repeat that again. Never carry anybody else's burdens if they don't want to carry that weight themselves. Because here's the problem. You're going to break your back for that individual. You're going to drop the burden, and the person you're dealing with still ain't going to pick it up. They're going to keep throwing it on other people until they recognize that they got to take care of their own shit. We got to be mindful of that, okay? Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Mahima. Hopefully I said it correctly. Thank you so much. There was a couple other members up here in the chat. Let me thank you guys real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. I saw it. Thank you, Watergrove, once again for becoming a member. I thought there was more. Was it just Watergrove and Mahim? I guess so. Okay. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Much appreciated. But nonetheless, I think that's an important thing to recognize, not even just for the Aquarians, but for the collective in general. Yeah, you will get a sore back. That's for sure. When you carry other people's burdens and they don't carry it themselves, they're just going to keep dropping weight on other people until they recognize that they got to carry their own. Sorry, but it's fucking true, man. You gotta be the person who's gonna take initiative of your own problems in your own life. If you don't take initiative of it, that's it, bro. You're gonna make everybody else suffer, and to the point where then eventually you're gonna have to face your own shit. That's just how it is. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way back to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for my Taurus, a.k.a. my motherfucking bull gang? What's cracking, baby? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? What messages do we got coming through for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 805 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Bull Gang, let's see what's going on with you. Your energy's a little mild. It's like some mild salsa. What's going on here, Taurus? I don't know necessarily. Let me take a look. There it is. Taking a look at your overall energy, Taurus, you got here the 9 of Swords. Your energy felt a little off, for sure. You could be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy, Taurus, is the Ace of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Ace of Swords. The outcome is the King of Wands reversed. Someone here is getting found out. there's some sort of truth coming in for you, Taurus. If you've been connecting with a person who has possibly been cheating on you, if you've been connecting with a person who's been playing you, let me tell you something, Taurus, those truths are coming out. You're going to see people's masks they've been wearing, okay? So whether you've had a fake friend, a fake boyfriend, a fake girlfriend, somebody who's been doing things behind your back that they shouldn't, those truths are coming out. So I do feel here for some Tauruses that have experienced somebody backstabbing them, or maybe experiencing somebody backstabbing them, you are going to get the truth no matter what. So be mindful of things coming out around you, Taurus, and be mindful of the people that are in your energy, because there may be deceptive energies around you, and the truth is coming, so be careful with that shit, okay? From what I'm seeing here, though, for Tauruses that are dealing with romantic relationships, you could have a partner possibly who is losing passion for it. And if it's not about a person who's losing passion, they could be giving passion to somebody else while giving you less attention. And that can lead to cheating possibly and things of that nature. So, Taurus, not to give you a super negative reading, I just feel that somebody in your energy is definitely not doing what they should. Somebody here may be possibly lying or deceiving, and I need you to keep your eyes open throughout this time, because people can be sneaky, deceiving bastards, and you'll never even know it, all right? So from what I'm seeing for the Bull Gang, I feel like there is somebody that you love that may be doing something deceitful, and I feel that the truth is near, okay? So whatever's going on in your energy, Taurus, just be mindful of your environment, and keep in mind, this isn't going to resonate to every Taurus out there, but for those of you, okay, for those of you that find out whatever truth you need to, and if this does resonate to you, I do see you guys isolating from somebody and letting someone go, okay? So like I said, it won't resonate to every Taurus out there, so don't be freaking out. But if it does resonate to you, you'll know, because the truth is coming out. What is this truth about? Okay, what do we got here? And we got here 8 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Wands. Ooh, shit. And we got here 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I really do feel Page of Wands here too. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but I really do feel like the truth is going to come out that your person was cheating, or that your person was talking to somebody else on a very flirtatious level. There is different levels of cheating, of course, but cheating's cheating. I feel like that's coming out here, Taurus, that the person you loved is communicating romantically with somebody else and not communicating with you. So this is one of those situations where you're wondering why they're not giving you a lot of attention, and where their attention is going to. It might be going to somebody else. Therefore, there may be a third-party situation for some Tauruses out there, okay? So if any Tauruses are experiencing this, get ready. The truth's coming out, and even though it may be a painful one, it's better to know when you're dealing with a fake person than sticking around with the fake person. It's always best to know the truth. Do you want to be living in a lie? Hell no. So it's always best to know the truth, and get yourself away from people that deceive you, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Really sorry, Taurus, that's what I was getting, man, but that's what they wanted me to say, all right? Going all the way back to my water signs, what do we got coming through for the motherfucking Pisces, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 815 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Let's take a look here. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys is the 9 of Swords in reverse. So coming out of a negative period. That's good. You can be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy, Pisces, is the Page of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Magician reversed. The outcome that's present is the King of Pentacles. So what I feel for Pisces, you could be dealing with a Virgo, by the way, but I feel like you're deciding to open your arms out. You're ready to love again, especially after somebody... not even somebody, this is about you. I think for a while, Pisces, a lot of you felt like you didn't have the tools to not only love yourself, but the tools to be in a relationship. For example, some of you Pisces could have been dealing with massive insecurities, such as I'm not good enough, or I don't look good enough, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. You know when like a girl will look in the mirror and like pinpoint all her flaws? Men can do that too, by the way. But I feel like there's been a lot of insecurities around you that you had to heal from. And a lot of you guys may have been in a negative mindset for so long, where you fed those insecurities for so long to the point where it didn't allow you to be open and vulnerable with anybody. So when you're insecure, your vulnerability level goes way down. You're very closed off. You're not being your true self and accepting who you truly are. So for what I'm seeing here for some Pisces, I feel like you're finally coming out of that, where you're done being insecure, you're accepting yourself for who you are, and you're deciding to say, you know what, fuck it. I am who I am. And if somebody doesn't want me, they don't want me. But if somebody does, then fuck it. Somebody does. I think you gotta recognize that the only person that can stop your insecurities is yourself. At the end of the day, whether people point out something that makes you insecure or not, doesn't matter. Let's talk about this real quick. When somebody points out your insecurities, don't even think about being in a position where you feel embarrassed. Let me tell you something. If someone points out your insecurities, they're a dick. Okay? If somebody makes a negative judgment about you, they're a dick. Point blank, period. Okay? You are beautiful and unique in your own way. And at the end of the day, insecurities are insecurities. Everybody has those. But the more that you focus on them, the more that you cripple yourself from not only ever loving yourself, but allowing another person to love you. When you focus on your insecurities, you cripple yourself. As for the outcome that's present, we got here the King of Pentacles. Fuck it, man. Be who you are, own who you are, and don't give a flying fuck what anybody else says. Because what anybody else's opinion is, that's irrelevant. The most important opinion is the opinion of yourself. All right, Pisces? So I see you guys getting ready to get back out there, and you're done allowing yourself to be crippled. Don't cripple yourself, Pisces. Walk, okay? Walk, baby. Because I'm telling you, someone's going to love you, but you got to make sure you love you. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward, all right? Going all the way to Earth, Water, Fire, my fire signs. What do we got coming through for the Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Slow it. Leo's got a lot of anxiety. I can feel it. Breathe in. Breathe out. What's going on? Talk to me. What's going on? There's a lot of anxiety for the lions out there. What's cracking? Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on there. Why are you guys so anxious for it? The fuck? Leo, the overall energy for you is the 5 of Swords in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you, Barb M, for the $4.99. Your current energy, Leo, is the 2 of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the 10 of Cups. And the outcome that's present is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Excuse me one moment, guys. So, I definitely feel this. This is weird. I don't know why I'm feeling this, but I'm feeling this. Leo, do you have people in your family that you have to live up to their expectations or something like that? Because that's the message that's coming through, where it's like, I think you're so anxious to live in someone else's image that isn't your own. That's what I feel you're so anxious about, is living up to somebody else's expectation, living up to somebody else's image, not being able to be your true self. And I think it fucking makes you so sad. And I think it fucking depresses the shit out of you. And with that being said, it makes you so anxious because you have all this energy, all this fire to be who you are and to own who you are, but you're in a position where you're not matching what somebody wants you to be, and you can't do that, Leo. No matter what, I don't care if they're your family, I don't care if it's your mother, I don't care if it's your father, I don't care who it is. You need to be yourself. Even if you love them, you need to be yourself. Because at the end of the day, when you are always living up in somebody else's image or wanting to be somebody else's image, or having that person basically saying, hey, this is who you're going to be, restricting you from being yourself, you are going to kill your soul. You're going to kill your soul. Because when you're not expressing who you truly are, your soul gets crushed more and more every single time. So for those Leos who are anxious to live up to somebody else's expectations or are anxious to live up to somebody else's image, fuck their image, fuck their expectations. You got to let go of that. No matter how difficult it is, no matter if you think that, whether you fear that you're going to get yelled at or you fear that you're going to, get in trouble, who cares? You need to live your life on your own terms with your own expectations and your own image. Because the moment you let somebody else control you like that is the moment where they crush your soul. So Leo, for those of you that have been anxious, you got to tap back into that power and do what the fuck you want to do and never let anybody else try to tell you what to do ever again. I'm sorry, But I was not, you know, I was that person who was like, no matter what, like I've always raised myself in that way where I would never let anybody tell me what to do. I would never let anybody ever try to make me not be myself. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's just how it is. All right? So nonetheless, Leo, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to Earth, Water, Fire, Air. Going to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right? Message is for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 806 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Message is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, man. Excuse me one moment, y'all. Damn, I've been talking for 44 minutes straight without a sip of water. Give me 1 second. Ooh. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and see what we got going on, okay? The overall energy for you guys is the Chariot. Ooh. Can be connecting possibly with a Cancer for some of y'all. Your current energy is the Star card in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Fool in reverse. A lot of major arcana. And the outcome that's present is the Queen of Pentacles. You may be dealing with a Cancer, an Aquarius, or possibly an Aries. God damn, Libra. Okay, let's take a look into this reading. So based on what I'm seeing for you guys, I think a lot of you Libras right now are feeling like you're never going to mend a connection with somebody. Whether this is your parent, whether this is your friend, family member, lover, I get the feeling where a lot of you Libras are giving up on believing that you can mend something with someone, mend a connection with someone. You just feel like at the end of the day, there's always going to be hostility there, or you feel that there's always going to be some sort of negativity there. So I feel like Libra, you have done so much to bring balance to a certain connection, but at the end of the day, you just feel like it's failed so many times that you feel like you can't change it. For some of you, I feel like this is a connection between you and your mother. This could also be a connection between anybody in your family or any friend or any lover. But I feel like you're just in this place right now where you're recognizing, I can't change somebody else. They can only change themselves. And that's true. You can never change anybody else. You can only change yourself and they can only change themselves. Therefore, Libra, I feel like you're moving forward from it and just recognizing it's not my duty to change anybody and it's not my duty to make something right. If they want to make something right, they have to do that, and I have to do that on our own terms. So as for the outcome that's present, Queen of Pentacles, I think you're giving up on seeing eye to eye with somebody, and you're giving up on seeing where it goes. You're just simply letting it be what it is, and with the Queen of Pentacles here, you're bringing that time back to yourself. You know, some things can't be fixed. You know, and I mean, I believe everything can be fixed, but if somebody doesn't choose to fix it, then it's not going to be. So nonetheless here, Libra, I feel like you're giving up on mending a connection here and recognizing that it's not your duty to change everybody. And the only way it's going to be fixed or the only way it's going to change is if they decide to change as well. It's got to be a mutual thing. So I feel like you're giving time back to yourself and moving forward from the idea of fixing something with somebody here. Okay? And I think that's important. I think you should move forward and I think you should focus on yourself because keep in mind, man, if somebody doesn't want to change, they're never going to. It's got to be a mutual thing. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Nonetheless, man, thank you guys so much for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Much appreciated to everybody for coming out. For the 743 peeps up in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming through. If there's anybody new here and you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe, join the family. I would definitely appreciate some new people coming in. For everybody who has left a like, much appreciated. And for the people that come in and day out, Monday through Friday. Much love to each and every single one of you guys. I love you guys so fucking much. For those of you that donate, no matter how big or how small, every donation genuinely makes a difference in my life. Thank you so much for those donations. Much fucking appreciated. Wishing you guys nothing but good and high vibes. Thank you all so much for coming through and showing so much love and support. And yeah, man, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, Magic Card Man. Thank you. I appreciate that. So guys, have an awesome day. I'm definitely going to go take myself a nap. So hopefully you guys have one too. All right. Good night, everybody. Have an awesome day. Much love. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Take care, guys.